fun. Count it, solve it, rise and shine. Tsubvu STEM makes math awesome. From zero to hero you'll pass. Mathematics power, sing it right. Face you, baby, you STEM.
Hello and welcome to our Cambridge O-Level Mathematics course. Over the next few months, we'll be exploring the fascinating world of mathematics, building your skills, and preparing you for success in your exams. Lesson 2. Ratios and Proportions. Understand ratios and proportions, simplify ratios, and solve problems involving direct and inverse proportion. Hello everyone. Welcome to Lesson 2. Today, we're going to explore ratios and proportions. Ratios are a way to compare two or more quantities, while proportions help us understand how those quantities relate to each other. Ratios and proportions are used everywhere, in cooking, construction, and even in everyday decision-making. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to simplify ratios and solve problems involving direct and inverse proportion. A ratio compares two or more quantities. For example, if a recipe calls for 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of sugar, the ratio of flour to sugar is 2 to 1. Ratios can be written in 3 ways. 1. Using the word 2, like 2 to 1. 2. Using a colon, like 2:1. 3. As a fraction, like 2 over 1. Let's simplify a ratio. Suppose we have a ratio of 6 to 8. To simplify, we divide both numbers by their greatest common divisor, which is 2. So, 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. The simplified ratio is 3 to 4. Now let's try another example. Simplify the ratio 10 to 15. Pause and think about it. Did you get 2 to 3? Great job. 3. Direct proportion. Direct proportion means that as one quantity increases, the other quantity increases at the same rate. For example, if 2 apples cost $1, then 4 apples cost $2. The cost increases directly with the number of apples. Let's solve a problem. Suppose 3 pencils cost $1.50. How much would 6 pencils cost? Since the number of pencils doubles, the cost also doubles. So, 6 pencils cost $3. Now try this. If 5 notebooks cost $10, how much would 8 notebooks cost? Pause and work it out. Four. Inverse proportion. Inverse proportion means that as one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases at the same rate. For example, if it takes 4 workers 2 hours to complete a task, it would take 8 workers 1 hour to complete the same task. The time decreases as the number of workers increases. Let's solve a problem. Suppose 6 workers can build a wall in 3 hours. How long would it take 9 workers to build the same wall? Since the number of workers increases by 1.5 times, the time decreases by 1.5 times. So, 9 workers would take 2 hours. Now try this. If 4 machines can complete a task in 6 hours, how long would it take 8 machines to complete the same task? Pause and give it a go. Five. Recap and practice. Great work so far. Let's recap what we've learned. 1. Ratios compare 2 or more quantities and can be simplified by dividing both numbers by their greatest common divisor. 2. Direct proportion means that as one quantity increases, the other increases at the same rate. 3. Inverse proportion means that as one quantity increases, the other decreases at the same rate. Now let's practice with a quick problem. Simplify the ratio 12 to 18, Solve a direct proportion problem where 4 books cost $12 and find the cost of 10 books. And solve an inverse proportion problem where 5 workers can complete a task in 10 hours and find how long it would take 10 workers. Take a few minutes to solve these, and then we'll go over the answers together. 6th conclusion. Fantastic job today. You've learned how to simplify ratios and solve problems involving direct and inverse proportion. These skills are incredibly useful in real-life situations, from cooking to budgeting. Keep practicing and you'll get even better. In the next lesson, we'll dive into indices and standard form. Keep up the great work, and I'll see you next.
Oh, we go. Equations, graphs, and more to study. Tsubvu's got your back, just sing along as you study. Math is fun, come on, get strong. Count it, solve it, rise and shine. Tsubvu's STEM makes math awesome. From zero to hero, you'll pass. Mathematics power.